I open up this giant harem curtain.
You wanna suck? You wanna suck?
Excuse me?
Do you wanna suck on one of my teats?
If you're feeling suicidal, you've come to the right place. Cause I wanna fucking kill myself as well. Fuck you, I hate all of you.
So I waited a few years for Titanfall 2, and this is what I got. I could just let Filthy Frank explain all of it, but that's not what's going to happen, is it? I'm going to have to explain it. I'm going to have to kill myself in the process. So this is for you guys who are like me and expected it to be a fast-paced, straight, well-run game, which it's not, and I highly regret it.
Prank, baby! Yeah! Filthy prank! Filthy prank! You just got pranked, bro! Oh, my dude, you just got pranked! Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh? Fuck you, you just got pranked! Yow! Pranked, baby!
Now, reason why I say it's just a prank is because they did this, and it's not as good as the original Titanfall. I actually hate a lot of the aspects of the new Titanfall, and I'll probably list them all through this video. But as you can see, I'm not bad at the game, even though I just died. But that's simply because, you know, you die in games. Considering the fact that on this game, that's one of the topics I'm going to list about the new Titanfall 2 that I do not like. Let's get into the video, I guess. This video is going to be a short list of the things I hate about the new Titanfall 2 and how they can be fixed. It's not because I hate Titanfall 2 again. I think it's a great game. I'm good at it. So, don't take this as a hate video. Now, I know this game is in pre-alpha. Early alpha, if that. And I don't discriminate any bit, but if the full game that gets released is anything like this, I don't know if I should buy it. I should buy it when it gets to like $29.99, but I don't feel like I should buy it if it gets to this kind of deal. Because like I'm playing the original Titanfall, I'm getting kills left and right, and when I'm playing this Titanfall, which I've been playing Titanfall 1 for years, and I've been waiting for Titanfall 2 to come out for even more years, since 2014, and I see this kind of shit, I just want to jump to conclusions and say, this is not what I want in a Titanfall game. Even though this may not be what comes out in the Titanfall game, this is personally my opinion of it. Yes, this is me playing, and yes, this is me playing trash. Because I couldn't do good on Titanfall 2, this is just not me. My best score was probably around 36-2, and I don't get that I don't die. That's not my thing. I never died on Titanfall 1. But without further ado, this leads me into my first topic.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees.
Alright, there's one good map layout, and that's Boomtown. And maybe the map I'm playing on right now, but Homestead has to be the worst map layout. You can't wall run anywhere. You can't jump anywhere. The map I'm on right now, I don't feel the urge to wall run. And on Titanfall, if you look at my original Titanfall specs, you would see that my KD is around 7.0, and I would spend I had like 76 kilometers spent in the air and around 20 kilometers spent on foot. So that can go ahead and tell you just a little bit of how it is and what I do. But this is just complete trash because you see me walking around, you see me not in the air, you see me just doing my own thing and killing people with my stem. It's just complete trash if you ask me. I mean, you can't get any worse than that.
A bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me.
The guns in the beta are just overpowered and completely overused. The Kraber, the sniper rifle, I can tell you right now that Titanfall is not for sniping. The car SMG I'm using right now, it's really good. It's actually one of the good guns. Same thing with the alternator, except I get killed way too much with the alternator, even though I use it a lot. And the godless, the unmerciful fucking carbine rifle. That thing, it can kill you in 3 shots. It is so overpowered that people just sit in the bushes and shoot you with it from across the map. It doesn't feel like Titanfall anymore. Of course, you play Titanfall and you run off the wall onto the other wall, onto the other wall, and don't die. But of course, you're going to have these people on here that are just don't know what they're doing and sitting back. That's one of the things I hate about the alpha of Titanfall. Another thing about the way you kill people is the executions. The old Titanfall, you would walk behind people and you would break their neck. And the way you would break their neck is you would just twist their neck and run away. In this one, the way you break their neck is you have to spend time to bend them over your knee and kill them very slowly. So it takes, and you're vulnerable during this. And I can't tell you how, actually I can tell you how many times because I've counted them. 5 separate times in a 2-day span that I tried to execute somebody and I died in the process because people kept shooting me. I've actually pulled off more unsuccessful executions than I have successful ones. Because back in the day, you were always able to just go behind people, snap their neck, and run away. Now, you sit there and you have to take in the bullets. There's no way to cancel it. There's no way to do anything like that. I hope the game has a snap neck feature, which it probably won't. It'll probably keep this stupid-ass execution feature. And there are a few more things just like that I hate about this game, which even involves the Kraber. I mean, the Kraber, people who just sit back and snipe, it was not as bad on the original Titanfall. Of course, there's a semi-automatic rifle that everybody used, but it was a good rifle. And I used the rifle, but while I was wall running, and I used it for skill shots. But these people who just sit back and attempt a quick scope like it's fucking Call of Duty or something, it's not Call of Duty. If you want Call of Duty to go back to Call of Duty, I'm playing Titanfall. And I want to wall run, and I want to get kills. And there's so many guns that they're missing that they could have added for the beta, which is the revolver and the smart pistol. I know it may sound bad, but I actually love the smart pistol. I didn't use it as a newbie weapon either. I mean, I used to see occasionally these people on Titanfall who would sit there with a smart pistol and just stand there and lock you 3 times. Well, just literally stand there in the middle of the map, lock you 3 times, and pull the trigger. But what I would do is I would run on the wall, jump above you, lock while I'm in midair, and then kill you while I'm in midair. I used it properly, the hard way. But I miss the smart pistol, and I wish they would add it back for people like me. But they don't. Oh, they will. I know they will. It's been confirmed. But this is beta, and I want my revolver. I want a single shot rifle or pistol that takes 2 shots to kill, because I don't want to keep using the SMG, because to be honest, I fucking hate it. I can't stand this thing. They limit your possibility to the fucking carbine rifle, the SMG, or the fucking snipers, which the snipers for Call of Duty fanboys and people who want to fucking camp on a game where you can have the option to wall run and jump from map to map and just kill people in midair. But no, they would just rather sit back and kill you. I've seen all these people hiding in the bushes and shit, and it's just I can't comprehend it. It's just killing me. God damn it, look at me. I have so much to fucking say that I have to put in another recording because my Xbox game DVR only records 10 minutes. Oh shit. Well, better make the most of it. Apex Predator's wrapped up. Man points at you with a knife, points outside. Pilots get confused. They jump out. Every single time. Now this is the map I was talking about earlier, the one where you can't really wall run anywhere. That's what kind of pissed me off with this map. You can wall run a little bit if you're like me and you actually look at your terrain and say, hey, I want to be able to wall run that. But if you're a new player, like 90% of the people that are playing on the new beta or new alpha, excuse me, but the new people that are playing, they don't look at it like I do, and essentially there's not really going to be any places to wall run, nowhere to kill anybody at. They're all going to be camping with Krabers. As you can see in this gameplay, I'm probably going to be killed with a lot of Krabers, and I'm probably going to be killed by a lot of campers. Not really many people that do what I do kill me. It's the same thing with Titanfall 1. Not many people who wall run and jump out and go super fast. They don't kill me. It's the people who camp do.
Your ass on the wall with your 2 left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let.
We finally got into the parkour part of the video. I'm not the best at parkour. Yeah, that's what you edgy kids in the comments are saying. No, I'm actually pretty good at it. If you've seen my Titanfall video, which is the video game donkey conspiracy theory, that you would see that I'm actually really fucking good at the parkour. It's just that this new Titanfall with the new map layouts and everything, especially with the wall running, it won't let me. There's also a cap on how fast you can go now. I remember on Titanfall 1 where I went around, I don't know, I estimated at 70 kilometers per hour. On this one, it actually limits your speed to, while you're wall running, not while you're using stim or anything like that, it will limit your speed to 42 kilometers per hour. That's that's just shit. I mean, you see how slow I'm going when I'm wall running. I don't want to go slow. I want to be able to jump across the map, and it's because of that 40 some odd 42, I believe, km/h cap, I cannot leap from across the gaps to pull off the certain wall runs I want to pull off. Therefore, the parkour is not as good as I expected. But there is one good mechanic that I suppose they added. If you're going a certain speed, which while you stim, after you stim, you can go to around 60 km/h, and you don't have to stop that. You can wall run, and it will still act like you're stimming. And that's really cool to me, and especially when you slide, it will keep that momentum, and you will still go the same speed you were going while you're wall running or jumping, and then you could jump off of that slide, you'll keep your momentum, and you can keep going off like that. But, I mean, the reason why I'm not pulling off those kinds of stunts is because this map is so vastly spread out, and there's no maps on here besides Boomtown, really, that lets me wall run from map to map. And even when I am playing Boomtown, everybody's stuck on the ground, and when I'm wall running, they just aim in the air. That's not really a thing for me. This brings me to the final segment of the video, which is the kill streaks and the things like that. It's actually started leaning more into the Call of Duty franchise, where you can execute people. But that's not a Call of Duty thing, but the executions are shit. You die when you try to execute people. And on top of that, the kill streaks, if they wanted kill streaks, then they could have at least tried. I mean, when I headshot people, you could have saw that I've headshotted people. The only glorification it gives you is their head blows off. That's it. You don't get anything telling you that they got a headshot. You don't see any headshot on there. You don't see anything like that. You can't go through any successful fucking execution. I mean, I tried. You can't go through a successful execution. You can't go through a good melee. The melees are shit. The melees are too fast for an instant kill and too slow for a two-hit kill. I cannot understand how far they've gotten and how stupid this game's gotten. Brings me to the conclusion of the video.
Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do whatever the fuck.
Overall, I was playing this and it was a very disappointing experience for me. I didn't like it. I feel like that was a waste of time, and to be honest, I leveled up my car to level 45 and I still feel like something's empty inside, and I want my revolver and I want my instant kill guns. I want to be able to wall run everywhere. I want all these things that make Titanfall, and you haven't offered it so far. If I don't see any change, if I don't get some kind of access to the full Titanfall version, which I want to test out all the maps. I want to see all the maps before I buy it. If all the maps are like these maps where you don't wall run hardly anywhere, and there's no fucking burn cards, there's nothing that's not related to the old Titanfall at all. If I don't start seeing some similarities, I'm not going to buy it. That's my final word to this. It's Cringie McCringerson actually doing a game review, which, yeah, you never expected me to do, did you? Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing everything on this channel. It's pretty bad. I'm so fucking unorganized.
You're a fucking idiot. This needs to stop now. This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's way down heavy on me, and it's not okay. Can you help a nigga out and just stop this? Please? Yes, it's time to stop. No, this is not okay. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. I'm sorry, Mom.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. 3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation and Hennessy. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your 2 left feet.
Do you want to suck on one of my teats?